Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new stream, brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. Now the ARG Invitational just took place this past weekend. We had quite a few powerhouse names showing up, and a senior actually ended up taking the whole tournament, which is pretty cool to see. Henry, thank you so much for choosing to resubscribe once again. Thank you so much for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much. So, ARG took place. The finals was Zoroark Macargo mirror match, which it's definitely a mirror match that I would not enjoy playing myself. However, this deck, the one that you have on your screen right now, actually popped up as well, and I think there's some cool concepts to it, and it's worth trying out and exploring. So we'll see how it works, yeah, and we'll see how it goes with this deck. And people in chat are saying this loses to Latios and Hammer. I disagree. And like, how many decks are actually playing Latios? It's like this also loses to Zurki 3GX, maybe because of the pure special energy. That's not a reason why you don't play a deck, right? Latios is not a reason why you don't play a deck. And Hammers you can easily play around. But anyways, we have 4 Baby Buzzwole. We all know how good this card is, 130 HP and Ultra Beast. And its attack Sledgehammer deals 30 damage, and then if your opponent has exactly 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does 90 more damage. Now, a lot of the time, people try to play around Sledgehammer by taking 1 prize and then taking 2 more in order to prevent Sledgehammer from dealing the extra damage. However, in this deck, we are actually playing a total of 0 Pokemon GXs, and therefore, Sledgehammer can never be played around in the sense that it can never be prevented from being activated. Yeah, the ARG results, I'm pretty sure they're on their website, and they're also on Twitter somewhere, on HeyFonte as well. So yeah, that's the whole reason why you use 4 of the Baby Buzzwoles. We also have the 4-3-1 line of Garbodor. We have Trash Lash, which is really good right now because of Rayquaza, and it's just a very good card overall. And then we have Garbotoxin Garb as well, in order to deny abilities, which is a really nice option to have. And basically these are 2 of the strongest non-GX attackers in the whole game, so combining them makes a lot of sense. We have the 1 Celesteela, which Moonraker, if the total of both players' remaining prize cards is exactly 6, you can use this attack for a single metal energy, or a rainbow energy in our case, or maybe the beast energy. But Celesteela can be like that extra firepower that you might need after you've gone through the Sledgehammer turn, or if you're not hitting for weakness, or if your opponent is controlling their item cards very well. We have the Diancie to support Baby Buzz's damage. Diancie not being priced is actually very, very crucial to the deck's strategy. And we have 2 of the Orange Gurus with the Instruct ability, because it's the only Pokemon draw support that we have. There was an event this past weekend, ARG. ARG results and lists are posted on Verbank and HeyFonte, guys, so you can look for them there. But supporters wise, we have 4 Cynthia, 4 Guzman, then 3 N and 3 Sycamore, and we have 4 Shrine of Punishment. The reason this deck also gets a boost in power is because of the Shrine of Punishment. Between turns, you put 1 damage counter on each Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX, and that adds up really quickly. It makes the maths for Buzzwole with Diancie strong and the choice band very nice, and it just softens up everything so that you don't need as many items. With Trash Lash, you don't need things are in KO range for Sledgehammer, even Celesteela's, Moonraker. So Shrine of Punishment, a really good card, and maximizing the copies of it makes a lot of sense. For Ultra Ball to search for the Pokemon that we need, triple Field Blower to make sure that weakness policy in Zoroark is not an issue, and also it adds damage to Trash Avalanche's potential damage output. Triple Choice Band, triple Floatstone, And then recovery, we have Rescue Stretcher and Special Charge. Energy wise, we have the 4 strong to make sure that Baby Buzzwole is dealing a lot of damage. We have 4 Rainbow Energies in order to make sure that we can Trash Challenge and also Sledgehammer. And then we have the Beast Energy for that extra 10 damage, which could be important. So let's jump into a ladder, guys, and see how we can do with this deck. I am not accepting challenges right now, so please do not send challenges. I'm just gonna be grinding on the ladder and we shall see how this goes. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to I actually forgot to put up the video saying that I am online on both YouTube and Facebook. So I'm gonna be posting right now in the meantime whilst the game loads for us. And Tama Drummer, I didn't get to say thank you, but thank you so much for the 200 bits. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. And yeah, we'll see how this goes, guys. We shall see how this goes. I am doing very well, the real butter. Thanks so much for asking. Where did they post lists? They haven't posted all of them. Some players revealed their lists. Some people made an article about this deck in particular, so that's where you can see them. Yeah. And we are up against Malamar. I think Malamar is probably one of the bad matchups for this deck. Obviously, Garbotoxin helps or attempts to help, but I don't know how much it will actually help. It's just I can see Dawnwings or dealing with Dawnwings being a huge issue for the deck. Yeah, I can see that being a huge issue for the deck. There was a Google Doc with the lists. Okay, so I definitely didn't take a look at the Google Doc, but I did see some of the lists being posted here and there. Okay, so my opponent will get the turn 1 Lily. Very nice. We'll get the turn 1 Lily. And we're gonna get a little bit of startering. Aquí me refiero con ARG decks, Letranger. ARG es un evento. ARG is an event that took place last weekend, or this past weekend, and the decks being used there. Wow, I'm actually gonna be able to copycat for a decent amount of cards here. It's an event that took place this past weekend, and Celestial Stone cards were allowed. Yeah. Okay, so lots of Trovishes. Definitely want to bench Oranguru as well. I don't know. I don't think I want to bench another Trovish, because if I get paralleled, that could be annoying. We're just gonna Sledgehammer for 30. The stadium would have been really nice here, but alas, that's not gonna be the case. Thankfully though, my opponent, it seems like my opponent is playing post-rotation, so this is not gonna be a good representation of the matchup. Well, never mind. No, yeah, because he's using Judge. Yeah, so my opponent is playing post-rotation. Why you would play post-rotation mid-August when people are testing for Worlds, I don't know. But to each their own. So live with ARG decks, and then twitch.tv/Tablemon, and let's add a thumbnail. And the opponent has now fully set up his Malamars pretty much, but hasn't been able to do anything else beyond that. If his deck is post-rotation, that means no Parallel City. That means I'm safe to bench the Trovish here. And he's definitely gonna have issues dealing with Garbotoxin. I could have set up the Garbotoxin here, but my opponent he doesn't have Psychics in the discard, so his setup is not that threatening. You know? And yeah, there definitely seems to be a mix between people testing for post rotation and not. My opponent ends up using a field blower preemptively just to draw an extra card on that choice band, which means one less field blower for Trash Lunch. Hola Alex, thank you so much for the 5 bits. Definitely see you soon in a week's time. I can't believe Worlds is about to happen in a week's time. I'm gonna Ultra Wall away the blower. I'm gonna say the Kuzma. For Garbotoxin, I really wouldn't mind shutting off abilities here. I really wouldn't mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna Oranguru for 1 because I probably won't have a chance to instruct after the N. Ooh, perfect. That's a perfect card to get. Why is the Buzzwole on the left green? Because that's a shiny Buzzwole. I don't have the HD sprite of the regular Buzzwole, so that's why it's green, because that's what a shiny Buzzwole looks like. You know? So we're gonna Sledgehammer for another 30. I'm hoping that Dawnwings is gonna get stuck there. And of course a real butter, of course. They are going for, well, I mean, league challenges are happening, right? But league challenges are happening in the current format, not in post rotation. So like league challenges and league ups are happening before rotation. So that's why I question like why people are playing that. Okay. So the Beast Energy allows my opponent to knock out my baby Buzzwole. How many items has my opponent played? 1, 2, only 3 item cards so far. I do top deck the Buzzwole. I can remove this. The issue is 1 Psychic Energy means my opponent can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A single Psychic Energy and my opponent can actually knock out another baby Buzzwole, and I actually don't even get any energy to deal damage, which is really sad. I think I go out into Celesteela here, because Celesteela can actually tank a hit, so we'll see. Okay. League Ups this weekend, Worlds format in Tampa. Yeah, like if you're holding a sanctioned event, you cannot do post rotation yet. You can only do post rotation after the 1st of September. We're gonna see a copycat. What do you think of Zoroark with rainbows for day 2? I'm lowest one. I think that's fair. The rainbow energy is definitely enticing so that you can trickster GX. Although basic energy seems a little bit more important right now though. Okay, so there's the attack, the damage. I'm completely fine with that. We top deck the stadium, which is great. That stadium might slowly whittle down that Dawnwings Necrozma, and since we're gonna lose everything here, yeah, no, I mean, I understand testing post rotation. It's just testing post rotation on the ladder doesn't make much sense to me because you don't have 1, 2, only 3 items still. You don't have like you're not guaranteed to get some useful testing, because testing your deck against pre-rotation decks is not a very good use of time. And yeah, you can use Baby Buzz, yeah. And you can use the Fairy Lele to counter Rayquaza as well. So yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we're gonna see a copycat for 6. I've been playing heavy copycats as well as judges, digging for that field blower, I'd imagine. Another Psychic gets him a KO, which is fine because then hopefully now I can find a baby Buzzwole to follow this up. And thanks so much for the follow. I think I missed that. Thank you so much for the follow, Commissarge, and let's promote this. And the damage is eating up my opponent. Yeah, my opponent's bench is not looking that great. I think I'm gonna bench the... No, I'm not gonna bench the Diancie. I will definitely special charge back the 2 energies, and I'm hoping for a fighting energy of sorts here. Any energy works, really. We're not gonna get an energy. Jeez. We're actually not gonna get an energy, and therefore we might miss the sledgehammer turn. This is getting very weird. I think Trubbish or no, probably Oranguru is the expendable card here. Really, really unfortunate. That's been 2 turns without energy. And Bob, thank you so much for the bits. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Okay, so my opponent finds a counter stadium. That's his 3rd Altar of the Moon versus my 2 Shrine of Punishments. And Henry, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. Thank you so much. Hello Splatoon, thanks so much for joining us as well. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so we see a Palpan. So that's the 4th item card for my opponent. 4th item card being played here. What are ARG decks? ARG is an event. It's a series of events that took place throughout the year, and then last weekend was the final ARG Invitational tournament, so kind of like the World Cup of their tournament series. It's not an official Pokemon sponsored series, however, they did allow Celestial Storm cards to make an appearance, and so there were a couple of interesting decks that popped up, such as this one and the Zoroark Macargo winning list as well. And okay, so 160 damage. Next card was the energy. Not very nice. Not very good timing here. So I'm totally gonna Float Stone. I think I'm gonna Cynthia. I don't want a Sycamore here. My deck is thin enough to where I would have hoped to find this. Now this is pretty good, because this guy might be stuck, and if my opponent doesn't have their 4th Altar of the Moon, Dawnwing's Necrozma will get KO'd during my turn, like going into my turn, and I will be able to Guzma KO something else. Probably this Ultra Necrozma. Yeah. Yeah, Jedi, thank you so much for being here. I know it's been a while since I streamed, guys, and I apologize for that. It's just, I've been very busy with coaching. With Worlds happening, like everyone has wanted coaching, basically. So that's why I haven't been able to stream as much, because my days are filled with coaching. Yeah, but I finally got a chance to do it right now. What was I most impressed with from ARG? Probably the Zoroark Macargo lists with like red card and whatnot. And this deck is also pretty interesting to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4 item cards only. Only 4 item cards. My opponent basically handed me this Ultra Necrozma on a platter. On a silver platter. So I'm gonna do energy here. And then I'm gonna take the KO here with Sledgehammer. And then this guy is gonna be super easy to knock out. And it's the only attacker that my opponent has. So that's gonna be game, I'd imagine. Hi Brabs, do I have a deck profile of Scissor GX post-rotation? No, I am not doing anything post-rotation until after Worlds, because I have to focus on Worlds. But I'm probably gonna be playing a Scissor GX deck for this rotation. After I try out this deck and Zoroark Macargo. And do I think Miss Magus Garb has any chance? I don't think so. I think it's a bit too gimmicky. I think it's a bit too gimmicky to work. It relies on a gimmick to get wins, and I don't like that. I know, I'm a drummer. And hello, Kayo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to everyone who's here for joining us today. And Professor Fouts, thank you so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Okay, so hopefully we can play an actual relevant match against a deck that can be played, that we could face off against at Worlds. Let's hope so, Tama Drummer, let's hope so. Okay, so I'm gonna start Oranguru because I do have 2 copies of it, and Diancie is actually more important in my opinion. Do you take results like ARG and the stuff other content creators post seriously, or do you assume they're hiding things? I do take things seriously. Like, there were $2,000 cash for first place at the ARG tournament, so why would you hurt your chances by not playing something like really good there? By other content creators, oh, what a hand. We're gonna lose this one quickly. Other content creators, jeez. Other content creators such as whom, KDC? Because like super top tier competitive content creators, there aren't that many. And I don't know. I mean, I do take things seriously. I honestly don't watch a lot of other people's content simply because I don't have time, right? Between my own content and like coaching, I don't have the spare time to actually watch other people's contents. Henry, when will this video be on YouTube to check the list again? It would be like sometime over the weekend, but I can show the list again, no problem. I can show the list again, Henry. Where can you find ARG results? They should be on Facebook and whatnot. My opponent is playing the Zoroark, which I really don't like. I think Zoroark is a huge gimmick as well. The enhanced stomp attack is like the only thing relevant that enhanced stomp deals enough damage to is I'm just gonna concede this one. Is Zoroark. Like, yes, you can one-shot a Zoroark, but you beat every Zoroark deck anyway, so you don't need a Zoroark to just beat Zoroark even more. It's like, it makes no sense. And yeah, because that was the invitational, so I believe the prizes were 2k to first place, 1k to second place. It was like a mini Worlds, if you will. Yeah, it was like a mini Worlds. If someone has a link to a list, if they could post it in chat, that would be very appreciated, because I know a lot of people are interested in them. So yeah, that draw situation in the previous game, not great. We're going second for the 3rd time in a row, and we're not starting Trubbish or Buzzwole for the 2nd time in a row. But at least we have Oranguru on floats, and hopefully my opponent doesn't end up his turn with like a 2-card hand. I don't like Copycat. Like, I'm playing the list as it is, as it did well at ARG, but I would definitely be making a few changes to the list. And Goku, thank you so much for the follow. Big Dragon Ball fan myself. Okay, so we're up against Malamar again. Can you add me as a friend, Kaio? Yeah, of course you can. I never accept battle requests unless it's Friday and I'm doing viewer battles, so keep that in mind. Okay, so my opponent only has 4 cards in his hand. I still should Copycat here, because maybe I can play down my hand to the point where Oranguru actually gets me something. Yeah. And you're not a big fan of how ARG sets up their website for finding events? Yeah, I can see why. I was also on their website. Their logos are pretty cool though. Okay. Another Psychic on the Dawn Wings. My opponent didn't play a draw supporter, so unless he top decks, he could be in trouble. Dylan, I'm Rob Rodriguez. Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm gonna have to end my opponent, sadly. How are you doing, guys? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we get the Shrine of Punishment. We also get an energy, I guess. Let's do that. I'm gonna bench the Celesteela. No reason not to. I might need it eventually. Yeah. And there you go. The senior Poké player, thanks so much for sharing that. And Hogan Shield, I guess you guys at the same time shared the same thing. So thank you to both for sharing. On chat, guys, you can find the lists, you can find everything you need. Yeah. Okay, so my opponent will definitely have an energy here. I think the Celesteela is a discard. Or it could be Trubbish, honestly, but no. Garbotoxin could be important. I'm gonna lose a baby Buzzwole here. Maybe I should have actually Acid Sprayed. Maybe Acid Spray would have been better. And Login Master, thank you so much for the link as well. Maui, ¿crees que pueda llegar a jugar Wailord en estándar? No. No hay forma. So we see a Mimikyu, we see an Inkay, Pro Salt Shaker, thank you so much for the 5 bits, very kind of you. We see a Fighting Fury Belt right there, we see another energy, and we're gonna see a KO on our Baby Buzz. That's the second parallel for my opponent. And Dylan, thank you so much for the bits, very kind of you. And my opponent is actually gonna choose to KO the Diancie. He recognizes that the Diancie is actually a way in which I increase my damage output by quite a bit. So and like, if someone can put the link, I guess I could make a command for the ARG lists. Maybe later though. Can someone copy paste the link again? Thank you so much. Okay. So things are looking a bit scary. I guess I'll focus on that. I'm gonna lose 2 Guzmas, which is not ideal. Thank you so much, guys, for posting links and whatnot. Only 1 item card. So, pretty sure I should save this strong. I mean, I'm only hitting for 10 damage. I'm literally only dealing 10 damage. And Tama Drummer, thank you so much for the bits. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. And Horror Brian, thank you so much. I'm glad that my work has inspired you for that. We are seeing a Scissor deck later today, just not Scissor Garb. Okay. So I generally like, it's hitting for 40 relevant, 40, and then it might be. So I guess I'll use that for now. I'll evolve here. And let's Sledgehammer. But yeah, KOing the Diancie was actually pretty smart for my opponent. But as long as we can find a Buzzwole and an energy next turn, we should be fine. Right? Any energy works. We don't even need the strong. Any energy works. Well, any energy and a Field Blower. Yeah, actually, I need a Field Blower as well. What am I saying? We're gonna see a Sycamore, a clean Sycamore. Más o menos Maui, más o menos tengo una idea. So the 3 decks that I'm considering for Worlds are definitely Zoroark, Raycarb, and Buzzwole. And maybe this is new, and this is cool. Shout out to Horror Brind. Of course you can. If you like send me a link to your channel or whatnot, I can definitely help you out with a post or something. Where can you watch the decks of the ARG event? Trinity. So the link has been posted quite a bit on chat. If you want to watch them in action, well, you are watching one of them right now. Yeah, and the others are I guess, posted online. 1, 2, 3. I'll be using the first place list later today as well. Yeah. It's either just Trash Challenge Garb, not Garbotoxin Garb. Okay. So Mimikyu is actually scary. I mean, I have to now. Now Cynthia. And we do get a Buzz. So that's 120, 140, 150, minus 20, 130, plus 80. That's 10 short of the knockout. That is 10 short of the knockout. If I had a stadium. Yeah, but I can't seem to find my stadium. So let's Sledgehammer Rooney here. Oh no, that was enough. Wait, what? How is that enough? 170 minus 20, 150. Right. Oopsies. Well, that works out, right? That works out. PTCGO is better at maths than I am. Sin Energías. Maui. Sin Energías. Mega Caesar Revitalization? No. What was the placement of this deck? I believe top 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item cards now. 5 item cards. Yeah, like you would just play Garb because of the synergy with Unit Energy, but you would definitely not play Garbotoxin. Or maybe you would. You would play one Garbotoxin, but you would like time it properly, right? Like just because you have Garbotoxin doesn't mean you have to get it as soon as you can. Okay, we top deck the energy very nicely. And so I'm just gonna end here. That energy top deck was huge. Only 82 bits to next batch. Very nice, Dylan. Very nice. I'll bench the Trubbish here. I can't find my stadiums, but Treasure Launch is dealing a lot of damage right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is not weak. That guy's actually not weak. I completely forgot about that. Ooh, I completely misremembered. I was 10 short of the knockout. Oh, jeez. He's make thanks so much for the follow. I forgot Mimikyu was not weak to Psychic. Whoops. I just assumed. Huge Mimikyu, yeah. That was not good. Double Malamar, that's fine. Yeah, Garbotoxin. Yeah, and then we get Trash Lanced back for like, yeah, 220 damage. Okay. So I didn't have that many item cards, but still more than enough. Okay. So Cynthia, very nice. I keep getting bailed out by my top deck. So I need either a Rainbow Energy or yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna do this. And then I can actually Acid Spray for the KO. Carlos, thank you so much for the follow. I mean, I should still Trash Challenge, right? Where are my baby Buzzwoles though? Where are my baby Buzzwoles? Finding Field Blower would have been actually really nice. But oh well. It's all good. As long as my opponent doesn't have Field Blower here. As long as my opponent doesn't have Field Blower. We are in a bit of trouble if he does though. But there's 1, 2, 3. There's 5, 6 Psychic Energy. So it's not like guaranteed that he will be able to attach an energy. There's the Ultra Wall. Treasure Launch Garb is your favorite card to build a deck around, Dylan? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Claro, Maui. Yeah, after this game, I'll show the list, guys. After this game, I will show the list of the deck again, okay? Oh, Elixir. If the Elixir hits, which I assume it does. Yep. Now if my opponent finds an energy, we are in big trouble. My opponent finds an energy, he wins the game. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna hit that Elixir? I assume he did because, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's game. I'm pretty sure that's game. We have no attacker. We have no Pokemon that can take a hit from Dunwings. So Malamar is a turtle matchup for this deck. Yeah. But there's nothing you can do when your opponent has double elixir and they hit. Right? They have 5, 6, 7, 8. That last elixir, he had 3 energy left in the deck. So that's gonna be it. Pretty sure that's gonna be it. I mean, I can Guzma stall maybe. Right? I can Guzma stall. This is where corner Rockruff could be good. And then I pass. And then I pass. I mean, that's my third Guzma. There's some universe where Shrine of Punishment deals enough damage to this to where I can win, but no, my opponent just has the raw Kuzma. Of course he does. So yeah, every time, every card they need is right there. I don't know, I have a 2-1 showing up, and that's gonna be the game. So we did beat post-rotation Malamar. We lost to regular Malamar. I guess we can play another match of this, just one more. What am I playing? I'm playing Buzzwole, Garbodor. And yeah, okay, so I'll make the Nightbot. The Nightbot command, okay? For the ARG, so that anytime anyone asks about the ARG lists, you just type ARG and the link will show up, okay? Deck lists. ARG deck list. There we go. Okay, so the command should work now. The command should be working now. ARG. There we go. That's how easy you can make a command. Okay, our list. I mean our hand. This deck is just not liking me very much today. It's definitely not liking me very much today. And okay, this kind of helps. I could end up losing the Trubbish on turn 1. However, I can do this to draw one more card. I think the situation merits it. And okay, another rainbow. Fair enough. Our plan right now is Acid Spray. Acid Spray until the end of times. And VN again, thanks so much. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? It's not good. I lost to Rainbow Energy. Are you kidding me? Tate and Lisa. It's not even a post-rotation deck. This is just wow. Shrine of Punishment, Metal Energy, Strongs, Oranguru. Wow, Delinquent. Just the raw Delinquent on turn 1. Salsa, thank you so much for the follow. One item card. So 40 damage total. Oh, jeez. Okay. We definitely need to put back the rainbows here. We're only dealing 40 damage, and then next turn we get swung around into Oblivion. However that happens, we do have our own baby puzzle to compensate for that, hopefully. Cynthia. I should make a delinquent compilation. This is like a weird spread deck with Go-Go, with Dustmane, strong energies, basic metal energies. Okay, so there's no way for my Garb to knock out his thing. I'll bench this, I guess, and then I think I copycat so I don't lose the energy. Copycat for 4. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? Try challenge? Yeah, 10 away. Ugh, that's so bad because then he gets the knockout. And my only attacker is Baby Buzz. I mean, at least Baby Buzz should be able to attack more than once. Yeah. Like, I've gotten delinquented so much. So much. Gotten delinquented so much. Okay, so the choice band is not a good card, so I'll get rid of these two, and then I'll grab my Buzzwole, then I will do this. Wait, I will do this, and then I will instruct for 2. There's no way for me to deal just 10 damage. There's literally no way. And I have to go after this guy. Okay, but my opponent doesn't have anything, so my Buzzwole should be able to clean this up for now. Thank you so much for the follow. And you saw me pause a little bit there because I had to help my girlfriend with with a level in Mario Odyssey. She's playing in the background. Okay, so we lose another Trubbish. That's not great because we have lost the Stretcher, and that's our 3rd Trubbish that we've lost. My opponent also gets out of Peace Ring turns. This is actually really bad. Yeah, this is like 30, 60. It's not enough though. It's not enough damage. 100. Thank you, Foxley. Thanks so much for the follow. Like, our deck should be better because of Trash Challenge, but we've just lost too many resources. My opponent got... Like, that delinquent was just ridiculous. What do I think about Shifter GX? Maybe good post-rotation, really bad right now. Just too costly overall. And our hand is not great. Okay, so we see the Dustmane getting powered up. It will be able to deal 100 damage with Rusty Glass. Oh, my opponent does have Elixir as well. Interesting. Okay, so here's the thing. My opponent takes a prize. Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't take a prize. So this is what happens, I think. Celesteela might come in clutch here. Celesteela will actually probably come in clutch here. So let's do that. Let's search for our Trubbish. Trubbish could be pretty important to close out the game. So there's 8 prizes right now, right? I will take a prize right here. No. Draw 2. And then I'll keep this, I guess, just in case my opponent wants to get fancy. So I Sledgehammer. Now there's 7 prizes. If my opponent knocks out my Baby Buzzwole, then Celesteela just demolishes the Dustmane, right? Demolishes the Dustmane. Oh, wow. B-string. Jeez, my opponent's deck is really strange. Potentially good, but really strange. He's waiting for you to hit 4 prizes and get another baby buzz. Yes, there's a potential for that. However, it's not that easy for my opponent to do that. Yeah, it's actually not that easy because, like, he didn't have one benched. He had to have the baby Buzzwole, and, like, yeah, the sledgehammer turn was scary, but the fact that he had B-string off once again puts us in a bad situation. I have to use Celesteela here though, and N is not that great, so basically we have to hope that my opponent doesn't have Guzma. We have to hope that my opponent doesn't have Guzma. If he has Guzma, we are in a lot of trouble. If he doesn't have Guzma, we might end up winning. Yeah. No, Shield. I only have one monitor. Why? This string was a surprise indeed. Nothing else I can do here that helps me, honestly, so we need him to not have Guzma. If he doesn't have Guzma, he can't take a prize. Oh no, I should have floated the Celesteela. That was silly. I should have floated the Celesteela because now Celesteela is useless. Now Celesteela is 100% useless. Blowers, my floatstones. Please don't have Guzma. He doesn't have Guzma. Okay, we see an N. So now I need Guzma. Okay, if I had attached the floatstone to a Celesteela, it would have been fine. Is he going to retreat though? Ooh, double rank Guru. I wish I had 3 monitors. Maybe 2. Like, little by little. Okay, so my opponent does decide to retreat. Oh, wait, what? How is that a KO? Oh, the Beast Energy makes it a KO. That's actually good for me. I think. That's actually good for me. That he has to have enough items, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, only 6 item cards. That's not enough for a KO. That's game. That is 100% game. My opponent never played enough item cards for us to get a KO. The turn 1 delinquent was absolutely ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Unless I'm missing something, which I'm not. That is it. I don't have a knockout here, so that's game. My opponent had the right combination of cards the whole game. I can't stall the game. Waiting for new items. I can't even stall to deck because, like, if I tried to stall, my opponent would just be waiting for a Guzma and I would lose. He would purposely not play item cards. So yeah, this deck ends up not winning a single match. We also didn't play against any Zoroark decks or Buzzwole decks, which are what this deck shines against. So unfortunately, I cannot control what I face in the random PTCGO ladder. So that will be all for this deck, guys. Now we're moving on to Zoro Cargo. So don't go anywhere, guys. Raven Cold, thank you so much for the raid. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I will be back with some Zoro Cargo action.